For the first time, Australia's pollution has been mapped by postcode. A report by the Australian Conservation Foundation finds the majority of the big polluters are in our major cities and close to home. In Melbourne, the most polluted postcode is Altona. Social Affairs reporter Norman Hermont.
Not far from the centre of our biggest cities, there are millions of Australians living with pollution. For some, like Alicia Kernigan, the impact of this refinery near her home is inescapable.
The air quality is very poor. It's so bad some days that I make my small children come inside.
For the first time, a report by ACF has mapped the nation's most polluted postcodes using data from the National Pollution Inventory. In Australia's major cities, the biggest polluters were all refineries. In Botany Bay, in Sydney, in Melbourne's Altona, in the Port of Brisbane, and in Parmelia, near Perth. The report found the most common source of pollution was urban manufacturing.
The vast majority of polluting facilities are found in our major cities. It makes sense because that's where people are and that's where work is.
And experts say there's a definite health cost from pollution.
What we know about with the strong evidence is that impacts on heart disease, on stroke, on respiratory diseases, on lung diseases.
The report also maps the 5 most polluted postcodes overall. Mining is the leading source in Mount Isa in Queensland and Newman in Western Australia. Coal-fired power stations were the biggest polluters in Collie, WA, the Hunter region in New South Wales, and Victoria's Latrobe Valley, where environmental lawyer Bronya Lipsky grew up.
There's quite often a yellow-brown haze that sort of sits in the atmosphere. It's ugly and it makes you wonder what it is that you're breathing in.
To avoid pollution, be in the top 20% of households by income.
Only 0.1% of facilities are found in that upper income range.
The report's authors are calling for binding national standards for air pollution. Norman Hermont, ABC News.